And it should be live. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Kyler Anderson. I'm the community manager for the Neureal project. Today is May 5th, 2018, and this is the Neureal community live stream. I'm joined today by Preston and Will. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. Go ahead, Preston.
Hi, everybody. Preston Atkin. I'm Assistant Community Manager here on the project, and yeah, happy to be here.
All right, and Will.
Will Bound, the founder, one of the three original founders of Neureal.
All right, and Chief Architect currently. So yeah, it's really good to have you, Will. You've been deep in the dungeon of coding for quite a while now, I hear. So
Yeah, it's still there. I'll be there for a while.
It's good. It's good to see you for a little bit. Confirm
This
that
is
you're
the
still
dungeon.
breathing. Well, at least you got a little bit of that nice purple light coming in. I dig that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to anybody joining us today. Again, this is an opportunity for you guys to ask any questions you might have. Today's probably not going to be a super long one. We want to thank all of our new community members. So I want to officially say, hooray! We've reached 1,600 members in the Neureal Telegram group. That's up from the 500 pre-bounty, meaning that we've gained about 1,100 people. Hey, Roger, good to see you. Hold on just a second. We'll let you introduce yourself. What else? We've got in the bounty program. Some of them haven't actually joined the Telegram yet. We've got 1,500 users in the bounty program. Another roughly 500 more, and it unlocks the full 1 million tokens that are available during that bounty program. So that's incredible growth in less than a week. Very exciting.
Yeah, that's awesome. I can't believe how quick that happened. It just, everything just cascaded. It was awesome.
To deal with a minor note of business with that, we've got a lot of very appreciated attention from India. We know that it's a little bit difficult in order to participate in these kinds of things down there at the moment. So we appreciate you guys being around us, and because of that, we would. I already mentioned this in the main group, but I want to send it out again. If you speak Hindi, or if you can translate from English into Hindi, please hit us up. We've added that to our list of translations that we need. We need that kind of ASAP. We'd also like to thank our newest sort of temporary mod who helps keep us keep the chat organized while we're all asleep on this side of the globe. That's been really nice. If you'd like to potentially also help with that sort of responsibility, please contact me. You can just tweet at me on Telegram at I Serve the Oracle, and I'll get right back to you about that. Let's see. Is there any business that I'm missing? Can anybody think of anything?
Not really. I mean, Jen was at the Run for the Unicorns conference this last week, and that went awesome.
Perfect. Why don't you talk about that, Preston, since you're the one who kind of set that up and made that whole thing happen?
Yeah, it was the first inaugural event. It happens during Derby Week, and it was kind of a meet and greet conference trying to connect, angel investors with kind of the latest and greatest upcoming projects and people in the technology fields. And I got an invite and anyway forwarded over to Jen, our CEO, and she was able to make it, which was awesome. So she spoke and gave a really awesome presentation. We tweeted that out and then put that on our Facebook page this last week. If you haven't watched it yet, I highly recommend it. It was a really, really good presentation. And then I think she did one other interview just a couple of days ago, and we'll be pushing that one out as well here in the next few days. As soon as we get a link to that, we'll spread it out to the community for you guys.
Yeah, we've had a couple of really good blog posts pop up on the main blog this week as well.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't read them yet, if you're a part of the community and you haven't gone to the blog section yet, there's a lot of really fantastic blogs that we were saving for quite a while that we've been able to start publishing now, and there's new content there every week. You ought to go check it out. It's really good stuff. As well, if you are a writer, if you're a writer in any language and you're interested in writing articles for us or just generally being a part of our community, because we have a number of very strong writers here, and if you'd like to be a part of that and have them kind of critique your work and learn and grow, we've got a writers group circle that I'd like to invite you to. Again, just hit me up on Telegram, and I will add you. Will, do you have any updates you want to give us?
We talked about we got the bot running. Just want to kind of let everybody know that basically you won't be able to post Ether addresses or Bitcoin addresses, and also you won't be able to post links. But if you do want anything with a link, like Google.com wouldn't work. But you can always put like Google.space.com, right? And it'll be okay. As long as it's not a direct link, you'll be able to put it up.
And
but if you do want to post it, yeah.
I was just going to say, and if you'd like to, I'm not sure if the bot enables me to let you have a link directly, but if it doesn't, administrators, specifically me, I can post links. And so you can PM the link to me, I can filter it to see if it's appropriate, and then I can post it for you.
Yeah, exactly. Or Preston, any of the admins will be able to post it. So
sweet. All right.
Yeah. And that's it. But it's just a start. We're probably going to be, since we're, after our sale, we're going to keep going with this Telegram group, and hopefully be the focus of our of our community going forward. At least the core people. They're working on the project, so we're going to try to upgrade that and add some fun stuff and just keep that going from here on out. So we plan on making that kind of a fun AI. Since we are an AI and blockchain project, we figured we'd really jump in and try to get a good bot going that that has some potential to be a little bit more interesting than just a security bot or a greeter bot or something like that.
Yeah.
So we have plans for the future for that too as well.
I'm really pleased with the link or with the Ethereum address blocking. Now, hey, one thing to add in future. I don't know why you community members that are brand new think it's a swell idea to join our group and then post your own referral link into our group, in which only people who have joined are in. But you should stop that. That's really dumb. Moving on.
You won't be able to do it anymore.
True. Yeah, the links are all gone, so that's nice.
And emails too.
But why? Why would you do that? The next thing.
Yeah, it's kind of silly.
I've had a bunch of people submit themselves for the video contest, or they've made submissions of videos, and I've also had people try and submit themselves to the influencer category thing. And I want to do a couple of clarifications. I've only got like 2 genuine influencers who have any kind of following online. Please link to a profile that will show actually how many people you've gone through. I generally run that through a thing called Social Blade, which actually shows me how far of an impact you have in different communities, and that's how we gauge how much we're going to give you in reward for sending out messages and writing articles and talking about us. Don't link me to a profile that has 0 friends and like you tweet out everything that happened, but nobody follows it and nobody messages anything. I'm just going to delete those. And secondly, the video contest is specifically for videos that apply to the video contest. That's not a general video referral link, especially for videos that don't have anything to do with our project. I'm just going to delete those too. Please use it appropriately. I have to hand sort through all of that, so it creates a bundle of work. We are, however, pleased to say that we have got our first translation into German. So if you're out there and you speak or read German, please get a hold of me, as we're looking for. We'll give you a small bit of token in order to read through it and make sure that it's a good translation, as we don't just want to plug it into Google and see. We want to make sure that it reads well and it flows well in its native language. So again, if you speak German, please get a hold of us. Let's see. There are some exciting things. I don't know what happened to Roger. I wonder if he's going to join us back again, because I was hoping we could talk to him a little bit. Hey, Shadow's here. Welcome, Shadow. Go ahead, Will.
I was just gonna say don't we have a new don't we have some new announcements as far as advisor? We have a new advisor, or did we already announce him?
I thought we were going to wait on the press release for something that exciting, but you're probably right. We should announce it here. Why don't you go ahead, since you're the one who brought him on and made friends with him, aren't you?
Oh no, I'm talking about the other guy.
Oh, we already announced Christopher Snook last week. We
Oh, you
actually,
did?
yeah,
Oh,
no, we had him on here to announce him himself. So yeah, that
see what
was
happens when I go into a cave.
no problem. I know that we've got a couple of other really cool advisors that we're ready to announce. One of them, she wants some paperwork, and the other one, I think we're just waiting for a short bio.
Cool.
So yeah, we're really
Okay,
excited
we'll
about
wait
that.
to talk about those guys.
No problem. Roger says he's having issues with Wi-Fi. He's going to see if he can jump back on soon. So that'll be fun. We'll wait and talk to him because that'll be. He's I think the head of one of the projects that we're looking at partnering with, and they're doing some
Who?
really.
Snook?
Roger Munoz. I haven't had a
Oh,
chance to talk
Roger.
to you about it yet. Yeah, Roger. He's.
Cool.
It's cool stuff. I think Jen and I have mentioned it in passing, but I don't think we've had the chance to walk you through what all of it is. But yeah, they have a perfect use case, and they're ready to use Neureal, and
Sweet.
they are ready to contribute to our success in order to make that happen. So it's
Sweet.
the kind of partnerships we like IAGON and all those kind of things. It's we've got a lot of other really exciting ones coming up. To be honest, guys, what we're in a stranglehold here is that our CEO is also our very best writer. And so her leaving for a week puts us kind of in a lurch for getting press releases out and getting articles written. So expect to see a flurry in the next week as she comes back, because we've got a bunch prepared that we've been waiting for her to send out, and we've got a bunch more that are yet to be written and sent out. So a lot of this is going to be a very exciting week for Neureal. I will say that
Now,
much.
are those just going to be on our website, or are we going to link them to the community for on social media and stuff too?
We're going to link them to the community. We're also going to be, this is the first time we're doing this, we're actually going out and getting official press releases. So this is going to be sent to various different news outlets through their internal press release system. We pay a small fee, and then it pushes it to various different publications that would be interested in artificial intelligence and blockchain, and it features it on their site as well. So it's a pretty powerful little tool. They're not cheap, but they are worthwhile, especially because we are registering the first token as a security. I'm not sure if everybody's aware of this, but securities are not allowed to advertise themselves in any way, shape, or form. That's traditional advertising. We can put out articles about ourselves, and we can issue press releases about things that we're doing, but we can't send out. We can't do advertisements in the traditional sense. So, yeah, creative ways in order to do what we need to do, get the word out about the glory that is Neureal. So we went through a basic discussion of what Neureal is last week. Do any of the new community members that are here, let's see, do we have anybody watching? Does anybody have any questions from either this week or what they saw last week, or things that you've been wanting to know for a while? If you do, you can either type them into the YouTube chat, or you can join us directly on the call by going to the main Telegram group and looking for the link.
You get since I'm here, you'll get the most definitive answer.
Yeah, yeah, very true.
Precise answer.
Yeah, you should definitely join us for that. It'd be good. Besides that, we like to see your beautiful smiling faces. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't have a ton to update you on this week. I've been mostly buried in the bounty program, and that's kind of been it. We've got a lot of exciting stuff coming up that I can't talk about, and that kind of binds my tongue, and it makes it kind of frustrating to try and do this. But again, we're looking for questions if anybody's got any. I think I had one other thing I could go over. Will, do you want to talk about where we're at as far as token code goes? I know that we've had a couple of people asking how they could contribute into either auditing the code and like when it's ready, or helping to contribute to actually a bunch of people on the Bitcoin Talks forum asked if they could help contribute to actually setting up and making the token code for you. Do you want to give any kind of like official outward facing statement about at what point you'll welcome people to come and help?
So I've been writing the code. I'll be writing the code. Uh, there's two pieces. There's the sale contract, and then there's this new foundation. So we have the NACP, then we have the foundation sale token that we're going to be making here for the. It'll be what we're using for the bounty, and also to do another small sell as well. We've talked about before. So that'll be the first thing that I create, and I really don't need too much help with that. It's just like the NACP, so it's I'm trying to get that in place. But once I make that code public, then it'll be a good stepping stone for the future development of the actual TGE contract. So the TGE contract is separate from that. So there's actually two contracts. There's the foundation, but they do interop. But I'm going to be creating the TGE sale contract afterwards. So what I'm saying is, as soon as I get the foundation out, it'll have some of the pieces and parts that'll be going into the TGE, and then we can start moving on from there. I will be spending time on my own coming up with the skeleton, or not skeleton, but my best effort at it. And then I'll be putting that up publicly on the GitHub, and the links should be available anywhere for that. It'll just be the Neureal, Neureal/Neureal, or Neureal on GitHub. It'll be the Neureal / or I can't remember what it's called, but it's the Neureal token contract. Anyway.
People in the chat A say that they missed you, and B are very excited about the token generation event. So woo!
So what I'm trying to say is that as soon as I get done with first, I'll be releasing the foundation token code publicly. Then, but that I won't need any help with that really. I mean, unless people look at it and see that there's a major issue, I'll probably we'll probably post it up. And anybody can look at it for I don't know. I don't think there's going to be really an issue. So maybe like a week or something before we make it live. But I don't really want to wait.
No,
on that one.
I don't want to wait either. It's not that different from our.
I'll just get some people I know to work with. Yeah, I'll just get some people I know to work with me on it. But the TGE, once I get the basic outline going, I'll be putting it up on GitHub, and then we'll be reaching out to everyone. So I don't want to there's a lot of tools out there to do testing and all sorts of things. I do want help with it, but I just want open source, people come in and test it out. We don't need it. We don't really want to spend a ton of money on it right away. Maybe somebody gives us a good deal, but the truth is that we get as many eyeballs as you can. Of course, nobody's as perfect, but we are. I mean, unless we get enough. And anyway, we've got to I've got to be convinced that what we're getting from someone is worth spending money on, because it is an open source project.
I was meaning for the open source part when you release the TGE contract to be looked over. That was all I was talking about, is just when it's available for people to come and try and audit it on their own.
Yeah, that's what I'm speaking to. So
okay, so be looking over the next couple of months and make sure that if you're looking to help us do that, like I've had so many people ask, make sure that you stay tuned to the announcement board, and you should be able to see there.
So what I was actually thinking of doing, which will be very good because we're talking about bounty stuff. So what I was actually thinking of doing is, so far we've been doing promotion bounties. So I just so everybody know. I mean, I just want to reiterate, the Neureal project has two main legs or whatever, right? Just two legs. There's development, and then there's community. So you guys have been taking care of community, getting all these new people in, spreading the word, doing all these things to get people involved. Then there's the development side. So currently the bounty program is set up for the community growth. But I wanted to maybe look at adding actual development bounty stuff. So instead of us, like somebody coming to us and saying, "Hey, will you pay me X amount to do the contract?" Right?
Instead, we've already got it out there and available. And actually, I think that's a great idea, because a bunch of the bounty boards that we've looked at are specifically set up for coding bounties and not for promotional bounties.
Yeah. So that's the way I'd like to go. So I want, once I get that code out there public, we can start putting up some bounties for finding bugs, going through it, trying it out, stuff like that. So we can kind of dive into that during that time. So that should be coming up soon, actually. I'm hoping, as far as my hope for timeline, I got all my fingers crossed here. Like,
that's software development.
Everything's crossed. I'm hoping that I can really get that out before the end of this month.
Well, that'll be fantastic. So if you're interested in that, also not only get in the main Neureal Telegram group, but sign up for the bounty program, because like you said, we're going to be adding programming and auditing bounties as well. We've got plenty of tokens to do that. So again, hop on in there, guys. And remember, right now you can earn just for promoting and help grow and share the community. You can earn tokens 2 of each different social media platform per day. So yeah, hop on in there. Let's see. I really wish Roger was here, because I'm about ready to end it. Any questions from the community? I noticed that this is just an easy question, and I'll just run through it and answer. Brian asked on the main Facebook group this week what the minimum requirements were to run a predictor. I think the way that he asked it really wasn't clear, because remember that it's a proof of stake is what actually supports the chain, and then the predictor is a separate thing which runs on the network. A proof of stake takes, I'm pretty sure you can stake on an Apple Watch. Maybe I'm wrong. But it takes like nothing at all. You can stake on an Arduino. You can, like, as long as it'll do maybe even a TI-80 calculator, potentially. Probably not that last one.
That's pushing it.
Probably not that last one.
I mean, you could, but you'd be pushing a lot of buttons. They do have those little programs in those. They have not the 80, but
yeah,
the higher end ones have, like, you can write little programs, but still, it would take. I mean, you could do it, and it would still take you. Like, you just have to be sitting there all the time. Like, you'd have like a continuous notepad.
How about an abacus? Could we use an abacus?
I don't think so. I think that's where we end.
You would die before you got one block in.
All right.
So staking doesn't take anything, but as far as running a predictor goes, you can run it on like a standard laptop, guys. That's going to severely limit how powerful it is. This is actually a traditional problem that people doing machine learning and that kind of thing generally run into, is that it's very compute heavy. Wait. Go ahead.
I've got something to say about that. There's actually going to be in our default prediction strategy, because that's what everybody's. That's what will be the mining, right? So if you want to do mining, you want to you're doing the default prediction strategy. So in the default prediction strategy, we're planning on having support for GPUs, right? Which are gaming GPUs, NVIDIA specifically. So if you want to get started, make sure you buy actual NVIDIA cards, not AMD. So we'll be supporting that. Then number 2, actually, we will have an actual part of it that runs on CPU. And so if you, obviously the better the CPU, the bigger the CPU, the better, the faster, whatever. But you're still going to be able to help and be a part of that and get some value out of that just by running it on a regular CPU on a laptop or whatever. So even if you don't have a nice GPU, you'll still be able to help out with the project.
Fantastic.
As a miner. Yeah.
And remember, you guys are one of the reasons that we're trying to distribute stuff as widely as possible is so that we have as many people staking as possible, because that keeps it secure and helps prevent syndicates. And so remember that even if you don't have a computer with a GP with an NVIDIA GPU, or even if it's an old computer and that's all you've got, you can still help us, guys, by staking. We've got a question from the audience. Shadow asks, have there been any updates on the MVP, or can you talk about it? Well, Shadow, first, I want to correct you just a little bit. The MVPs are the two things that we're going to build after the token generation event. What we have right now is a minimum usable version, or an MUV. There's no real updates with the MUV. It works. We need to implement scaling solutions, and that's part of why we're raising funds. It's in a state where it is working. If you want to participate and want to look at it working, we can provide. Do we still have to turn it on ourselves, Will? I think we do. I think you have to contact us and we can turn it on for you.
No, what happened was my IP changed, so I gotta update the IP.
Oh,
on
okay.
the base. That's
Cool.
why you can't connect if you can't.
Cool. So if you're trying to run it right now, you can't connect because the IP needs to switch over. We'll get that done shortly. I'm sure that it's not super high on the priority list because we don't.
If anybody wants to connect and they're in the just post in the Neureal channel. Just say, hey, I'm trying to connect. Can you get me connected? And I'll make sure it happens.
Yep, for sure. Until then, it'll probably be on the back burner because there's so many things to do. Let's see. Guys, I think that's pretty much it. I think we'll probably try and have Roger on next week. Roger, if you're out there. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, so all you people out there that are miners that have been talking to me about the potential of hopping on, stay tuned. That's all I can say. Your day will come very shortly. The testnet will be around after the token generation event, and NVIDIA all the way. Also, I don't know if you guys saw it, but NVIDIA just released the world's largest GPU. It is
It's huge. It is huge. I saw that, and it weighs like 600 pounds or something like that. It's huge.
It's big enough you need to like crate it around with a forklift. Will
What are you talking about?
NVIDIA just barely.
I'll send you a link or something. It's so cool.
Chat. Post it in this channel.
Okay, cool. Let me.
Yeah, I'm on my cell phone right now.
I got it. I'm doing it right now. I'm grabbing it.
Oh.
World's largest GPU. Here we are. Bam.
Can people see that? Can everybody see it?
I'm gonna share my page and pull it up. Give me just a second. So, all right, folks. Let's take a look at this sucker. Oh no, there's no. Let me go back. Let's see if we can find one that has pictures.
Yeah, I don't pictures. I don't see. That's a small GPU in his hand.
Medium's got the pictures, I think. Let's check that one out. Nope. Oh, come on. Do we have to watch the video? Pretty sure we're breaking some kind of copyright doing this. There it is. He's up there on stage with it. It's, there we go. It's this big brick right here, everybody. That is just a GPU.
Where is it?
It's on a YouTube video that I'm sharing on the main channel. Let me give you the link.
Oh.
That bad boy.
Oops.
So.
The one he unveiled?
Yeah.
Video? The GGX2?
Yeah, it's a mountain.
Well, that's not one GPU.
Well, technically, it's being released. It's being sold as a packaged, bundled single GPU. It's multiple GPU cores that are all together, but it's being sold as the world's largest GPU.
Huh. Yeah, I see all the cores, but I don't think it would. I think you still have to like. I mean, it's all connected, but I don't think it's exactly what you're thinking. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's kind of like it's like those miners, those whatever. Anyway,
All
I
right,
built a
everybody.
bunch of those.
All right, everybody, we're about to wrap it up for this week. I'm going to go ahead and give you the. By the way, unfortunately, if you're watching and you like to participate in those wonderful weekly drawings that we did, I'm going to try and figure out a way to do that. But currently, with 1,600 people in the chat, I used to just drop them and then manually record them onto a Google Doc, and that's not going to work. So until I find another way to do that, just participate in the bounty program. I will probably occasionally offer up bonus activities that you can do, and then I can just reward the winner automatically. But stand by in the main channel for other ways to interact. Sorry about that. Hey, Ash, good to see you.
Hey,
What else?
Hey,
Ash,
does anybody have any of the new shirts? Did anybody buy any of the new shirts?
we got some sale orders. I think we sold like 5 shirts total. I didn't buy any yet because we were all going to set up a local printer over there in Utah to take care of that, if I remember correctly.
No, I'm just going to buy them from there. It'll be cheaper. But I should buy one.
I didn't buy one because I forgot.
I forgot too.
They're on auto renew, so it should be fine. We're probably
Let's make sure. Yeah,
Okay.
let's make sure we get some for next
live
event.
stream.
Yeah, we have to have them all wearing them.
Okay, I'll get mine coming like tonight.
Oh,
Nobody's buying into our ICO, right?
I
mean,
know, right? Our ICO
we gotta seed the thought.
Yeah. That was brilliant. That was utterly brilliant.
Initial
An
clothing
initial
offering.
clothing offering.
yeah. Hold on, let me grab the link. I
Link
will.
up here. I'll go ahead and buy some right now.
Yeah, let me.
Look at the stream.
Gear bubble campaigns.
Well, we've like tripled the size of our Telegram community. We might as well drop it in there too.
Yeah. Tell you what, if you're interested in participating in the Neureal initial clothing offering, stand by in the main Neureal channel for information directly after this broadcast about how to buy a shirt and participate. We've also got sweatshirts and mugs, and they wouldn't let me get a hat because I have to sell at least $1,000 before they'll help me custom design a hat. But still, hey, we have 5 mug orders. Hell to the yes.
I need a mug. That's what I need.
Yeah, I
need
like
coffee.
mugs.
All I've got is a storage one here.
Yeah, I dig that. Okay, so I'm gonna drop that in the main
Storage.
Telegram. Everybody.
Here, I gotta promote.
Oh yeah,
Here's
hey,
the-
let me pull it up here.
Here's the promotion. Here's storage promotion. Hey,
Storage.
John. Hey, John, come help us out.
Shout out to another Utah company who's been doing pretty well for
another Utah
themselves, to be
company.
honest.
Yep.
Now, there are potential synergies between. Are there potential synergies between Neureal and storage?
Oh, 100%. That's why they're here in Utah.
Why don't you talk to them about it, or why don't you tell us about some of those benefits before we go, or better yet, we'll save that for next week. Maybe we can get one of the storage guys on to come talk with us because that'll be fun.
There you go. Now you're talking.
That would be awesome.
So
Get Jen to convince them. Now that we're doing well, he did say in our Telegram. He said when we hit like 200, he sent something. He said, "Okay, next step 1,000." We just hit 1,000, so now we can get back to him and have him come back and
yeah,
hang out with us. So
if we wait a couple days, we might even be at 2K.
yeah.
All right, guys. So we've got a little bit of business to take care of before we go. Like I said, there's not going to be any Neureal. There's not going to be any weekly drawing anymore. Unfortunately, I'm really sorry. Everybody who had points in the last weekly drawing, I'm just going to give you some airdrop tokens. Please get a hold of me, or better yet, I can get a hold of you because I've got you saved. Let's get to this week's live stream code. I had some people complaining because they're not English speaking, and so they wouldn't be able to actually enter the live stream code. I'm going to go ahead and put it up on screen, but a little change from last week. The live stream code has to be put in by Wednesday at midnight. If it's not put in by Wednesday at midnight, the code will be changed. You won't be able to guess what it is until the next week's live stream. The reason that we're trying to make it difficult in order to put in this code is because bot makers will have a hard time keeping up with it as it rotates on a weekly basis. But if we put it up on stream like that, it makes it a little easier for them. And so in order to cut off their ability, we're just going to leave it open for a couple of days. If you're actually interested in the project, either watch the night after, watch while we're here live so that you can participate, do whatever you got to do. But it's only going to be active from Saturday to Wednesday. So
Also, hey,
go ahead.
just really quick, for people who don't speak English or understand English very well, I was thinking maybe you could put it up on a sign.
Oh, no. I've actually
Write it on the sign.
my broadcast software. I've actually got it written in there, and as soon as I press the button, it'll display on the screen. So I'm gonna.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm gonna display this week's live stream code is Willbound. Just WILBOWN. Willbound.
No.
One word. Yep. That is. I started thinking about it. I'm like, hey, what is something that's not in a traditional English dictionary that if they were just trying to hard hack what the code is for the week, So I was like, hey, why not a proper noun? No space in the middle, just will bound. Not only that, but maybe people will start spelling and pronouncing your name right.
Yeah,
We'll see. It's a social experiment. So again, this week's live stream code displaying right here at the bottom of the screen. And I think that's enough. So thank you all for being here. Thank you so much for participating. Make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified about when our next live stream is going to be, hit the bell icon. Please participate in the survey that I will be passing around this week as to when the best time for you, day and time for you to attend a live stream would be. And we hope to see you all in future. I think Will might have something to say before we leave, though. Go ahead, Will.
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind. With that being said, say bye-bye, everybody. Bye.
See ya.